Hey gamers, Tony here from the ClassicLeague.com gaming and electronic podcast, back with another gaming video. Today I'm taking a look at part 1 of some Destiny footage. So this is going to be a unique video in the fact that I'm going to be sharing a little bit about what's been going on in my life, as well as a little bit about the game Destiny and why I'm playing that now. I know there's a bazillion Destiny videos out there you could be watching, but this is my playthrough and I'm doing it just for fun. Actually doing some of it with my young son, so you might see a couple screenshots in here where the person is kind of spinning around or looking up at the sky, and that's because my son is learning to play or trying to play the game. So hope you enjoy this footage. Do want to put in a plug for one of our sponsors, Hauppauge Gaming Zone. We've been using Hauppauge products to capture our gaming footage for years, so make sure you head over to Hauppauge.com and check out their new HD PVR, as well as their HD PVR rocket for portable and mobile gaming. Or gaming on the go, I should say. Recording footage for gaming on the go. So anyways, getting past that, if you remember, I started Classic Elite with Scott, man, way back when. I don't know, it's been 4 or 5 years ago. And life has seemed to get a little bit crazier since then. I stopped podcasting with Scott a few episodes after 50. Just told him I wanted to focus mainly on videos and kind of let him run with the podcast. I still do some guest appearances on there from time to time. We've obviously added a couple more people, Gooch or Josh from Gooch and the Douchebag, if you remember their show way back when, and then also Dustin, who's just the freaking man when it comes to gaming and collecting and all that stuff. And so I know Scott and Dustin and Josh still keep that podcast going strong, so check that out if you haven't done that yet. What's been going on in my life and why I haven't done a lot of videos in the past 18 months is I've been doing my Master's of Business Administration work. And I remember when DB, who used to be a part of our show, was doing his Master's, I used to tease him and be like, come on dude, you can totally make time to get on the podcast and, oops, sorry about the noise in the background there. You can totally make time to get on the podcast and you know, all those other things, and just completely have time for us to play and do different things like that. And he was never available for that. And now that I've gotten into my Master's, DB, I owe you an apology, because I definitely understand that it's not easy to do that. And so that's why I haven't been around. Haven't been doing hardly any gaming. Just haven't had a lot of time to do gaming. The good news is I'm only 4 weeks away from finishing my Master's, and so I thought, why not start a series on Destiny? So the reason I'm, first of all, it's good to be back. Make sure you subscribe to us if you haven't done that in a while. And I'm just a little rusty with doing these commentary videos, so you're going to have to cut me a break here. But the reason I'm doing Destiny, they just released, obviously, the Taken King. I remember getting Destiny about halfway through my Master's last September, and got a character up to about level 12, and it was just like every time I'd sit down to play, I'd fall asleep because, for one, I'm in my mid-30s, 2, I just finished writing a paper and it was almost midnight, and 3, I just can't stay up as late as I used to. And so I just kind of deleted the character, put the game away, never really played again. And I did enjoy Destiny a lot. I know it gets a lot of people that are knocking it because of story and different things like that, but I've always been a Bungie fan, always been a Halo fan, and I like the concept of Destiny, and I have a couple friends that I play with as well. So I said, you know what, I'm going to kick up a new character. My son is enjoying the game, and so he's learning how to play a first-person shooter for the first time, and I thought, let's do a character together. And so we actually developed started out with, and what you're seeing in this game is an Awoken, or a Warlock, so Warlock class, Awoken character type, and it's a male Awoken character. My son actually designed the character, so once you see him later in the game, you'll see kind of blue hair, yellow eyes, and obviously the pale skin of being an Awoken. But a lot of fun to start that character with him. This is obviously commentary on the first part of the game. A million videos are out there about it, a million people have seen it, and all those different things. But some things I really like about Destiny is I love the MMO aspects, the fact that real people are running around while you're doing your missions. I actually, several parts in, what you'll see coming down the road is I completed my first quest with random people. I wish the interaction or talking with them was a little bit better. That's why I like playing with friends. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with how good it was to play with other people, kind of that the game matched me up quickly. I know it's been out for quite a while. There's been a few expansions, so they've got a lot of the bugs worked out. I was interested to see that Peter Dinklage is no longer the voice of the Ghost. Kind of bummed about that. I liked Peter Dinklage. I'm obviously a Game of Thrones fan, so I really liked just kind of his voice as that character. But the person that they brought in, I haven't even looked up who it is, but the person they brought in is actually really, really fun and really a bit more lively than Peter was, and so you get the chance to kind of hear a good voice. It doesn't really detract from the experience. I also love sci-fi, I love the future, so I'm more apt to play a game like Destiny than I am a Call of Duty MMO or anything like that. Not that there is one right now, but something along those lines. I love, for me, just being someone who grew up in the 80s and just being a huge sci-fi person, love Star Trek, love Star Wars, just the chance to, like, you know, be on different planets and even in a virtual aspect and, you know, look up at the moon. I love that scene when you're first on the moon, when you first unlock the moon and you look up and see that fragmented space station. And I think sometimes we forget things like that. We forget, like, the, you know, we just forget that how cool it is to be a gamer in this generation, how cool it is to see graphics the way that they are. And it's a lot of fun. And so I love that aspect of Destiny, kind of the setting of sci-fi future. I love the small Borderlands-ish themes that you get. I wish there was a bit more loot, but it is fun. It's easy to upgrade characters. It's easy to store things. And I've really enjoyed playing with this Warlock character. I play with a Hunter initially. This Warlock character, kind of a mix of a badass with magic and different things like that, is a lot of fun. So I'm enjoying those aspects so far. I'm actually going to go ahead and mute out my voice. Make sure you subscribe to us. Leave a comment below. It's great to be back on the channel. It's great to be showing some video footage, and I hope you enjoy this. Enjoy the rest of level 1 of Destiny as I escape here to learn more about the story. Have a great rest of your day. This is Tony with Classic Elite, signing off.
I'm picking up signs of an old jump ship. Could be our ticket out of here. There's a ship. Clear them out. All right. Let me see if I can get us out of here. It's been here a while. Hasn't made a jump in centuries. We're lucky the Fallen haven't completely picked it clean.
Will it fly?
I can make it work. Okay, it's not going to break orbit, but it just might get us to the city. Now, above that transmitter. Bringing you in. We can come back for them when you're ready. Let's get you home.